Second mic? Yeah, I think it's the second mic. Turn off that first mic for now. What's up, guys? Ted Jones here of the Ted Jones World podcast, Ted Jones Vlog, and Ted Jones Comedy Show, and Comedy Night with Ted Jones. What is really good? Oh, I got some crumbs on my couch from last night. I was snacking. Had the Ted Jones Comedy Show last night, and guys, I went to bed pretty freaking late. You know when you do something exciting, or you maybe go to like an exciting event, you have trouble sleeping right after? That, for the most part, always happens to me. Like, I have trouble falling asleep after those comedy shows. Okay, so I was just reading this article that a super yacht was seized in the Fiji Islands, a 350-foot super yacht that costs about $25 million a year to run. Now, if I'm an oligarch at this particular point, I don't know if that's exactly how you say it. Well, you know, we'll say oligarch. I guess you can say it either way, bro. It's the same word. If I was an oligarch and somebody took away my 350-foot boat, I tell you, I'd be super pissed. Okay? Are these really rich guys in Russia pissed at Putin right now? I mean, like, everything was fine. They got away stealing that dirty money, however they got it, with the Russian government. They were in the clear for like 25 years, and then boom, all of a sudden they lost their jets, helicopters, yachts. If I'm worth $10 billion and I got that money dirty and for so many years I was just so used to it, I'd be super pissed. And then also, we'll think about the citizens, guys, in Russia. No more Starbucks. Starbucks hasn't announced that it's officially closed and leaving Russia. That might happen within the next few days as you guys are listening to this, but McDonald's is out. They're gone. And guys, we still have 5 spots available for the 3rd annual Ted Jones World Vegan Hot Dog Eating Contest. That is going to be amazing. July 3rd, 1 p.m. at the Stand Comedy Club and Restaurant, 116 East 16th Street. 10 minutes. All you can eat. Vegan hot dogs. 8 contestants. They will all have a charity. And the winner of the Vegan Hot Dog Eating Contest, we will take the extra about 100 hot dogs that we have, and we will donate it to that person's charity. And all the proceeds raised for this event, guys, will be going to that charity as well. Okay, we're doing something great over here. It's really going to be amazing, and we will be selling merch there. Anyone who does compete in the Ted Jones World Vegan Hot Dog Eating Contest, guys, will get a t-shirt. Oh, you know what? Okay, yeah, I know exactly what you guys are thinking. Sure, we're going to show it right here on air. Ted Jones World on the front, basic, cool. And then boom, party on the back, guys. Absolute party. Ted Jones World on the front, and then 3rd annual vegan hot dog eating contest with a fat hot dog on the back. We will be selling these at the show. It'll be great. And if you guys want to buy one separately, you DM me, Ted Jones World, and we'll get you a shirt, okay?
Hey, go frío con mi amigo, Ted Jones.
Was out early this morning, and I can imagine that dogs who live in New York City have, for the most part, a more diverse life than a dog who lives in California or some other suburb in the country. Now, hear me out. A dog who goes out in the city every single morning sees a different dog each day. That dog in LA probably only sees the dogs that are on that street. So dogs here in New York City and other dogs, there's got to be a lot of sexual tension. We don't have to talk about dogs and sexual tension between other dogs, but it's just something that I thought about, and I feel like I needed to get here on the podcast. So the place that I get iced coffee from, it's been funny because like I've been there probably, I don't know, guys, in the few years that I've lived here, I've been there probably 300 times. And within like the last 10 times, I've told the guy my name, like one of the guys who works there, my name. And it's too late, because he's been calling me the wrong name now. As I told him my name, and like you guys know, I wear only Ted Jones World clothes, and he was calling me James. Like, what do I say? I hope he's listening right now. Ivan, if you're listening right now, bro, my name's Ted Jones. My name's not James. But like, he's called me James too many times now for me to correct him. You guys know how that happens? It would just be awkward if I corrected him. Like, the guy who serves me coffee now just thinks my name is James. But like, dude, this is like, these are the clothes that I wear to get coffee. Like, it wouldn't make it, I mean, I don't know, maybe I would work for a guy named Ted Jones, but I'm actually Ted Jones, and now it's like awkward. I don't know how to go forward from that particular point with him. He's a great guy, but like, he thinks my name is James. Or maybe he's saying Jones. No, he's not saying Jones. He's doing hard A. James. This is also interesting. So you guys remember seeing like 14, 15-year-olds in the Olympics? I've always thought that's like super young. Like, why are there girls who are not even, close to being women, right? That are competing in these events. They all have amazing skill for sure. But like 14 and 15-year-olds in the Olympics, it just looks weird. So Olympic skating age minimum raised after 15-year-old Russian figure skater Kamila Valieva tested positive for a banned substance during February's Beijing Winter Olympics. Skepticism grew over the protection of minors participating in skating events. That's what I'm talking about. Good move there from the Olympics. The Olympics, I don't know. I feel like aren't as hot as they were a long time ago. It's just hard to catch all those events. And you guys notice when the Olympics are on, they are always showing an event that you don't want to watch. Not always, but like I'd say 80% of the time you turn on and you're watching Olympics, you're like, okay, I'd rather not watch this particular sport. I remember like during these past Olympics, curling was on like every channel. It was like one of the heads of curling's dad owned NBC. And he was like, Dad, can you give curling more time, more TV time? Please, Dad. Sure, son. Here you go. We'll keep curling on 24 hours a day on NBC. Just random. How do you choose what channel is going to be on? You guys watching any basketball? Man, it's nice to like have a job where you can just fully wear shorts all the time, sweat shorts. And I tell you, like, once you're not wearing a suit every day and you're wearing sweats every day, it's a lot more comfortable. Flip-flops on the street in Manhattan. I don't know. I know that was like a random ass transition, but hey, let's go there. Have I thought about doing it? Absolutely. And also sometimes I wear slides to get coffee, guys. I'm not even shy there. I wear pink slides to get coffee. I don't see why it's so bad to wear flip-flops in the city. Is it bad? I mean, if you're going to be moving fast, yes, it could be risky to be wearing flip-flops in the city. You know, you might stub a toe and that would be awful. Stubbing your toe is terrible. That's really the only time I will show violence towards an inanimate object is if I stub my toe, right? Like you guys, you stub your toe on the edge of a sofa or couch or whatever, you immediately kick it back and then stub your other toe or punch it. Flip-flops in the city. Let me know what you think. TEDJONESWORLD@gmail.com. But when it's summer, like what else are you supposed to do? Wear shoes, Ted. No, I know. But if you want to get a little breeze on the feet and your feet get hot, and that's where heat all starts. You know, if those feet are are hot just as well as your dome piece. The health topic. All right, we're going to get over to vegan things that I eat on a daily basis. Seitan, tofu, tempeh, avocado, chickpeas, french fries, Beyond Burger, rice, beans, popcorn, granola, so much fruit, hummus, Sour Patch Kids, Oreos, and nuts. Those are like the main things that I'm eating per day. I don't know how many things did I just list, like 10 to 12. Those are like the main vegan things that I eat. Try and go vegan for a moment. You'll feel a lot better. And if you guys are looking to lose like a quick 10 pounds, that's some of the easiest way to do it, in my opinion. I lost 25 pounds right away going vegan. It's a great way to shed some weight. If you guys don't eat meat, try it for 2 weeks. If you guys are trying to lose 10 pounds, try not eating meat for 2 weeks. Try and go vegan, eating the things that I just mentioned. And I guarantee you lose some weight if that's what you're trying to do. Get a little bit slimmer for that summer bod. Also, the not drinking helps, but like you don't have to cut out drinking. Just like do it in moderation, as they say. And also, as you guys probably know, smoking weed doesn't have any calories, so I'd recommend that over drinking. But just try cutting out meat for a moment. And for a moment, I mean like 2 weeks, you can easily lose a few pounds. That's a good way to jumpstart it. Walking and going vegan, eating a lot of fruit. Try and keep the fruit intake as the first thing in the morning or the first thing you eat. That's what I find to be helpful. That's usually like if I don't have breakfast that often really at all, but if I do have breakfast right now, it's like the morning time. I would keep it like fruit before noon. Shout out Jesse Itzler. I think that's something that just gets your body going. It's like an energy shot, right? Like coffee and fruit. You don't need to have coffee, but like fruit before noon. And that should be like the first thing that you eat. Fruit. Now you say, Ted, doesn't fruit have a lot of sugar? No. Not like that. It's like natural sugar. You know, it grows out of the world, out of the earth. The Lord has blessed us with sugar and fruit. You know, not like sugar and Oreos or sugar and Sour Patch Kids. While you can still eat that, the sugar and fruit obviously is organic and a lot better and natural. It's not added sugar. So try it out. You're trying to lose some weight, try it out. But if you're not trying to lose some weight, also try it out. People say, oh, I don't want to lose my gains. I'm having trouble. I bet you have trouble, Ted, building muscle being vegan. No, I don't. I don't. Find myself being fine. Having enough muscle.
Target sales are about to be crazy. Target announced today that they've been over-ordering, so they're going to be slashing prices on tons of items. That means you're going to see massive discounts in stores up to 90% off. Share with a friend who loves Target.
You cannot expect to grow and also stay the same. It just cannot happen. You have to make room for growth.
This is something that I've realized the past, I guess now we're saying 13 months since I've taken on this podcast, doing the vlogs and doing the comedy show full time, guys. I've had a lot of great moments. I've had some not so great moments, but I'm freaking loving what I'm doing. And when you guys listen to the podcast and you write in, it makes me feel like all this stuff is worth it. You know, even if this is the first podcast you're ever listening to, the Ted Jones World podcast. Yes, hello, we do episodes Monday and Thursday and the vlog Tuesdays and Friday. But if you've ever been to a comedy show, watched a vlog, or listened to this podcast, I always appreciate you. Shoot me a DM. TEDJonesWorld@gmail.com, and we'll see you guys very soon.
When you have your mind start to spiral in a what if this, what if that, oh my God, blah, 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 and you're making it, or they didn't respond to my text, they left me unread, what am I doing, am I in trouble, my boss just asked me to look at this thing, stop. Beating yourself up, trashing yourself, all this stuff is a habit, you guys, and if you're analytical and you're smart, which you are, based on research, you tend to be even harder on yourself. That's not motivating, it doesn't help you. You got to interrupt that garbage. So you're going to count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And my favorite thing to say is either this: I'm not thinking about that, or what if it all works out?